Democrats in Washington bailing on Biden. Hollywood power players are telling Biden to step aside as well.
Yeah, Damon Lindelof, who's a Democrat donor, writing in a column for Deadline, quote, "I am a lifelong Democrat. I am not writing this anonymously because I'm asking others in positions of influence to do the same. I've been asleep at the wheel, and it's time to wake the blank up. When they text you asking for cash, text back that you're not giving them a penny, and you won't change your mind until there's change at the top of the ticket. And when Joe finally leaves the mound, I will stand and applaud because he truly pitched a great game." Jack Brewer is a former NFL player, CEO of the Jack Brewer Foundation, and he joins us now. Jack, great to see you. Look, Damon Lindelof is most famous for the TV show Lost. But when the money dries up, is that the number one factor that will convince Joe Biden that he has, in fact, lost?
No question, because if you look at their policies, the reason they push them is because they raise money from them. And so I think this is a direct correlation, and I think this is what will eventually cause Joe Biden to step down. You know, it's very difficult to find someone to push and to stand up for these policies, but you continue to hear these prominent Democrats say that Joe Biden is doing a good job. You know, even though American families can't afford groceries and gas prices are screaming, and, you know, we're on the brink of World War III. And so it's just really confusing. But at the end of the day, that they need a really good snake oil salesman to take the realm to push these policies.
Yeah, it's insulting to Americans, like you said, who cannot afford to feed their families or put gas in their car to get to work when they say, oh, we've been asleep at the wheel, not paying attention. So maybe everybody should just wake up and start paying attention. But I want to get to this soundbite of Gavin Newsom talking about this meeting he had with President Biden. Listen.
Could have gone 2-3 hours. And I mean this with absolute conviction. That was the Joe Biden I remember from 2 weeks ago. That was the Joe Biden that I remember from 2 years ago. That's the Joe Biden that I'm looking forward to reelecting as President of the United States. There's a decency with Joe Biden. And I'm old-fashioned. Character matters, but I'm also old-fashioned in this respect. Results matter.
I feel like I saw a different Joe Biden than Gavin Newsom did during that debate. But does Gavin Newsom really have this much pull with people to say, hey, you know, this is the Joe Biden that we want to reelect. This is the Joe Biden that I saw, to make people actually believe what he had to say? I mean, this was behind closed doors. We don't know. All we know is what we saw.
Yeah, I can't answer that, but I can tell you that we all see what's happening in California. We all know that there's cities in California where you don't want to open businesses, and you're scared to send your wife to get out of her car because she may get carjacked. And so that's the reality of California, and Gavin Newsom embodies that. And so he, along with many other prominent governors, are all just jockeying for position. They want to be president of the United States. They want to fool the American people to believe that their states are actually run well, that their cities aren't the worst, most crime infested in our nation. And so, again, I think they're trying to pull the wool over everyone's eyes. And it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate that humanity has gotten to the point where we're willing to do whatever we can for power and to raise money. But, you know, the buck's going to stop here. You won't see Joe Biden continue very much longer because people are just going to stop giving money to him.
Yeah, just think about this for a moment. I appreciate the fact that Michigan is a swing state, but why would the governor of California, where they have one too many July 4th celebrations, take his holiday away from his family to go to Michigan to campaign for somebody else? I don't think he's campaigning for somebody else. Jack Brewer, thanks for your insight this morning. We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.